The Devil's Backbone, Brody's Adventures, Book 1, written by James Babb, narrated by Lee Allen. Chapter 1. Arkansas, late summer of 1880. "14-year-old Brody came in from the evening chores. The dusty field had turned his tanned skin to a chalky gray. He brushed his arms off and slapped the dirt from his pants.
"Not in the house,"
Mama warned.
"Yes, ma'am,"
he said. Mama fretted around the kitchen, passing back and forth in front of the glowing cracks in the potbelly stove. Brody breathed deeply through his nose, expecting the scent of supper cooking, but found no such smell.
"Time to eat?"
he asked. Mama untied her brown apron and laid it on the counter next to her, but said nothing. He went to the table, sat down, and waited. Papa's boots thumped on the wooden porch. The sound stopped, only to be replaced with a rhythmic rapping on the side of the house. Papa always removed his boots, banged them against the wall to knock the dust off, and then left them outside until the next morning. This time the banging carried on longer than normal.
"Why won't he stop?"
Brody asked. Mama sighed. "Got things on his mind," she whispered, still facing the washpan. The wooden lever on the door rattled, and Papa came in. Mama turned. Black and silver strands of hair had come loose from her bun and rested against her cheek. She normally kept her hair tucked and tidy, but not today. Brody studied her face closer. She had dark circles under her eyes and tiny wrinkles coming from the corners. Something he'd never noticed before. "Anything?" she asked Papa. "Nothing." Papa rubbed a calloused hand across the stubble on his chin. He sat at the table and looked at Brody. "Boy?" "Yes, sir," he answered. "Your pony needs brushed." Papa took his dusty hat off, swept his brown hair back, and then repositioned the hat. "But I already brushed Tater." "Son." Papa's tone warned him not to argue. Brody headed out the door. "Yes, sir. Have it done in a jiffy." He knew why he had been sent out. Grown-ups like to talk alone. After closing the door behind him, Brody ducked around the corner. The thin chinking between the logs on the old house did little to muffle the conversation. Papa coughed. "Hasn't rained in weeks. The last of the crops died." "All of them?" Mama asked. "All dead?" "All brown." "Jim, what are we going to do?" she asked. Dishes clinked together. "The pantry is bare, and we have nothing to can for the winter." Papa sighed. "The last of the money went to the new seed." "And now all the plants are dead," she said. "If you don't get some meat, we will have to move." "I hunted all morning," Papa said. "The game is scarce. They're feeling the pinch, too." "This is not a pinch," Mama argued. "We are in trouble." Brody pressed against the rough logs and heard his papa's chair scoot across the wood floor. "I can go to Fort Smith. Maybe there's work." "If there was work, we'd know about it." Her voice rose. "And how would you get there? On Brody's little pony?" The room remained silent for a moment. "It's hot," Mama said. "Put that fire out. We have no meat to cook anyhow." "I can walk to Fort Smith," Papa said. "It would take you days." She paused. "You could have sold the old mule if you hadn't killed it." "He went lame and we had to eat," he said. "We ate him?" Brody clutched his gut. His father had told him the mule ran off.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?